Having sex unprotected is not something that we're doing nowadays with the intent to have children. I'm going to say this like 9, 10 times, right? Just a conditioning moment. Having unprotected sex nowadays is not being done with the intent or the idea or the thought on the front of a bitch or a nigga brain to produce a child. It's not. The large majority of people having unprotected sex are not doing that nowadays to have a baby. The sex that's being had without a condom, it's not being had to have a baby. Just because a man is willing to sleep with you without a condom on does not mean that he wants to have a baby. Women and men sleeping with each other with no protection, they're not doing it because they want to have a baby. People fucking raw nowadays are doing it for the feeling. They're doing it because they drunk. They're doing it because they're high. And I'm not saying these things as an excuse. I'm giving you the in the moment reason why they're doing this, so you're not like these older, or they don't even got to be older, these delusional bitches that keep trying to say, well, he was fucking me raw, so how you gonna say he didn't want to have a baby with you? I'm telling y'all the reasons why people are fucking raw, because y'all keep jumping y'all delusional asses under that particular video that I keep talking about. Men and women are not having sex nowadays unprotected with the sole goal to have a fucking baby. Do y'all understand that? Because a nigga is willing to lay down with you with no protection, it does not mean he values you in a way where you should now want to produce an offspring with him. That is not where we're at right now. There are a lot of women that are sleeping with niggas and allowing niggas to sleep with them raw, and they have no intention on wanting a baby at the time of sleeping with this man raw with this man. People are fucking raw because they like the feeling of raw sex. The minute that y'all get out of that delusion that you got knocked up because a nigga was going with you and y'all was a family, and it is the right thing to do to move forward and act as though this man was sleeping with you because he was trying to have a family and a baby, when the nigga was showing you, telling you, I just want some pussy, some raw pussy. The feeling of pussy outside of a condom on, it feels better to the big majority of people. Y'all want me to say it 17 more times? Because this is the part y'all skip over and y'all get y'all retarded asses on my page, delusional as fuck, right? Trying to have a conversation with a bitch like me in a realm that you can't even get in because you can't even understand this basic concept. People are not fucking raw to have babies. And some of y'all, you know, you're on my platform. You 17, you 19, you 18, you 21, you 22, and you listening to your mama, you listening to your grandma and them, you listening to these old hoes that got 4, 5 kids with, you know, baby daddies that don't be fucking with them, that don't want nothing to do with them, that ain't never want no baby with them. You watching them and you letting them make you believe that child support and some fucking food stamps and some cash assistance or a goddamn housing voucher is valuable to our community, or it's gonna prove a point to a nigga. It's not. And this is bringing me to my next point. These niggas is not fucking y'all raw because they want to have a family with y'all. These niggas is trying to get a nut off, in raw pussy feels different than fucking pussy in a condom. With a condom. Can we just acknowledge that that is a fucking fact? And it's a fact for men and women. It's not just a fact for men. Y'all understand this? This is the delusional part that y'all skip over first. Is it irresponsible? Nobody's going to argue that it's not. Nobody. You'll never hear me say that it is not irresponsible to have unprotected sex with somebody that you don't intend to have a child with. It is very irresponsible. But do you understand these people are not having sex with you with anything about a baby on their mind? Half the time y'all be knowing nigga don't got no money, no mental capacity, no time, no value, no respect for you. Right? let alone a motherfucking baby that you produce. Half these niggas don't even like y'all because of the masculine attitude and the tone you take with a nigga, but they still like pussy. Every nigga is not gay. So there are some niggas that I just want to bust a nut. We vibe enough for me to be able to do that, and that's what I'm fucking you for. And yes, I'm fucking your ass raw, but it's not because I want a family with you. It's because I want the feeling of raw sex over the condom sex feeling. This is just a fact. Hey, young girl, it's Love Dorsey, one of the realest bitches you ever gonna meet. Hey, sister. Hey, queen. These niggas, it's not fucking y'all raw because they're in love with you deeply and they want you to keep producing offspring from them and have a family with you. That's not why they fucking you raw. Receive that in. Breathe and take it in. Because these hoes got y'all lost. And a woman raising children by herself produces the worst product. The worst. Look it up. The worst. Fuck looking it up. Look around your motherfucking community. Just look around your community. Especially if you black. Especially if you live in the hood. Especially if you in the realm of low income. Just look the fuck around. Look at the product that get produced by households that have no mature men involved. The worst. And I argue with your great grandma or your mammy any day up and down this motherfucking internet about that fact, right? So now let's go into the next fact, right? So you're not getting fucked on raw because a man want to have a baby with you. So young women, I'm sorry these bum ass delusional hoes that told y'all wrong because they want y'all to repeat the same cycles they repeated when they was pregnant at 17, 19, 16, running around talking about they got this, they gonna do it by themselves. Then they turned around and did the same thing at 23 and they turned around and did the same thing at 33 from the same type of niggas that don't want they ass, right? And they keep producing this bum ass product. I'm sorry that they told y'all wrong. I'm gonna give y'all the real so you're not drinking the dumb bitch Kool-Aid, right? At your age, whether you're 40 or 17, a man wanting to come over to your house or invite you over to his house or take you to a hotel room. Your daddy should have taught you this, but your mammies don't want daddies around. They think they know everything and they can raise you by themselves. And this is why the fuck y'all delusional now, right? A man wanting to take you to a hotel room or you come to his house and he go to your house and sleep with you with no condoms. A man that pulls up with absolutely no protection on him and doesn't ask you about any protection. It does not mean he wants a baby with you. Baby girl, it does not mean he wants a child with you. Baby girl, it does not mean he's ready and responsible and disciplined enough to have a family and raise children. It does not mean that. It does not mean that. And sitting up here having all these babies from niggas, whether it's the same nigga or different niggas that don't actively get involved in these children's lives, it brings down your value. Yes, ma'am, it brings down your value. I don't give a fuck what bitch, ugly, pretty, fat, skinny, old, young want to argue with me. Love Dorsey gonna tell you the truth, baby. Love Dorsey gonna tell you the raw truth. It brings your value down as a woman. I don't give a fuck that they triggered because I'm saying this. I'm telling y'all what is good for y'all. Do not repeat the same shit that we did as women coming before y'all. Don't repeat that shit. It brings down your value when you lay up and keep pushing out babies with men that they're vocalizing, they're showing you, they're telling you verbally, non-verbally that they are not responsible enough or don't value you or the situation enough to stick around. That's not the times we're in. This is not your grandma in them times. This is not your granddad in them times. These niggas is missing father figures in their life. They grow up and they do not understand any sort of idea about a duty or a responsibility to the seed or the offspring that they created even when they didn't want it. We're not in those times anymore. So girl, take this shit in. A nigga fucking you raw does not mean that he wants to produce a child with you or even cares about you or even loves you. Niggas will get raw pussy out of you with no love for you at all. At all. And I'm sorry on behalf of women that may be older than you or women that may be dumber than you. I'm sorry that they did not tell you this, but I'm trying to wake you up on this live today. The next point is the responsibility of unprotected sex in regards to children. It falls on us. It falls on us. It falls on us. It falls on us. The responsibility of having children from unprotected sex with men that show you no behavioral patterns of being a man ready for a family. Having a baby or getting pregnant from a man who is telling you he don't want a baby with you, the responsibility falls on us. It doesn't fall on us because Love Dorsey is saying that. It falls on us because biology-wise and scientifically, we are going to be affected. Our bodies, our mental, our emotional, everything about us as a woman, as the child grows inside of us more than the man. That's nature point number one. It's going to affect us more. That's why the responsibility falls on us more. Stop bringing up a nigga when I have these conversations with y'all about sitting up, letting your body get toe up from the flow up, producing a child. Right? That's number one. When you have these babies outside of wedlock, meaning you're not married, meaning again, you with a man that has not turned in with you. He has not given a commitment or seen any real value in showing some discipline towards being with you. The laws even support that the responsibility is on you. That's the second reason why it's more important for you. The accountability is on you. It's not on niggas. It's on you. Your body is going to get it the worst. The laws in regards to where you live at in your state, I don't give a fuck. Kids born outside of wedlock, the responsibility legally is on the mother. The paternity has to first even be established before you can call a nigga any sort of deadbeat or non-deadbeat. Meaning paternity being established is not your word. We don't take bitch's word for a baby belonging to a nigga. The court and laws deem a man responsible and, legally responsible or legally having rights over a child once you go down there and you swab their mouth, swab his mouth, and swab your mouth. That's another reason why the responsibility is on us, because we don't have to go get our mouth swabbed. We don't have to go wait for DNA results in order for the law to say we are responsible for this child to be fed, clothed, taken care of, sent to school, whatever it may be. Right? I'm telling y'all because these other bitches want to see y'all make the same bum ass mistakes they make. They get triggered with me even saying that they value went the fuck down after laying up, having all the motherfucking kids that they could barely take care of. Next thing, right? A good majority since the late 60s, early 70s from systemic racism and governmental welfare programs and things like that, the colonialism, like I could go on, right? But just summing it up, these niggas is missing their father by the masses because of bitches that don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And they didn't just wake up and decide to do this. It was something that was an agenda, right? So it's not that people is just doing this, right? The idea is it's something that was done to them in regards to psychological. It was programming into their mind that it is some sort of value in being a independent woman raising children by yourself. The results of that is everywhere in our dating pool, right? Times have changed. Stop thinking that it is some sort of payback or flex, right? To have a baby by a nigga that don't want a baby with you and then put him on child support and be absolutely unpleasant to him, his family, your community for the next 20, 30 years because of the struggles you going through with that baby. That's what the majority of these hoes are doing. And they get on the internet and dress up, put wigs and makeup on, and they make y'all think it's something cute about this, but it is not. I don't give a damn what a bitch get on here and type how many paragraphs. If you see a long paragraph in disagreement with what I'm saying, it's one of those delusional bitches that I'm speaking about. There is nothing cute about single mothering. This shit is tough. It is mentally damaging. It is damaging for the children. It produces the worst product. It makes you unpleasant a good majority of the time until you get a grip on yourself. They're not telling y'all this.